Hell yeah! Let's go! We do have to get out of here, but first, can you tell me everything about Rex?
Get to the port area at the end of the supply tunnel as fast as you can. Go, Snake, go!
Or are you just going to tell me to hurry up right now?
Just in case you forget
Here we go.
you can review the controls for Rex in briefing in the Mark III menu.
Yep, he programmed some controls for us.
Just in case you forget.
Okay, so he's just going to tell us that. He'll tell us more about Rex as we continue. So yeah, remember how every chapter has a scripted shooter sequence? Man, this one's loud as hell. Let's turn that down a little bit. Every chapter has a scripted shooter sequence. This one at least rules. This one's awesome. We can also just crash forward. We can do spin kicks, by the way. We've got a whole lot of controls we can do. He'll explain some more of them to us, but for now, let's just destroy the most gecko ever and look at all of the points we're getting for it. Oh no! Look at that, we can do cool side dashes. We don't even need to slowly, tediously turn. If Liquid knew how to control Rex like this, we never would have beat that boss fight, man. Oh, see you later, Raiden. Like, look at these super dashes we can do. Now, unfortunately, we don't have that much health, so we got to be a little careful. I think it refills for the next sequence. Side dodge. This part can be pretty hard on higher difficulties because it's disorienting. Everything's exploding. Everything's exploding. So also, this is not the Jeep path we took in Metal Gear Solid 1. It is a similar path that ends at a different, basically like the other side. So I think I want to stay far back to preserve what health I have. I'm getting a little low there. Let's take this the slow way. Oh, go! Go into the loading zone! Alright, there we go. I have on good authority that chicks dig giant robots. It's true. Get ready for, like... Oh, I forgot he flips around. Another really cool cutscene that they unfortunately showed off in a trailer. Why would you show this in a trailer? Why would you show this in a trailer? It's way too cool. This should have been a surprise. People say Director San cuts the best trailers. I don't agree. I think he's done some pretty bad trailers. Especially with showing things that shouldn't be shown. Yeah, can you believe they spoiled this? They showed this shot in a trailer, like, dude! Maybe they figured they needed it, like, you know, put your best foot forward, kind of went on that gambit, but it's still like, come on. This would have been so much better as a complete surprise.
Where our fates were born, and where yours ends, Snake.
Now that it's got the same, like, heads-up display in cockpit as it does in MGS2. This is not the same Ray. This is like a custom Ray. But still. Alright. We got some codec calls that add a little fun context.
I hate to say it, but I think Liquid's got the advantage when it comes to piloting Metal Gear. After all, he's had Ray in his hands for quite some time now. But not
Take a
to
sip,
worry.
stay hydrated.
I was Rex's lead designer, and I'm here to support you. I've installed an emulator of Rex's main CPU.
What, an emulator?
On Gaudi. We'll run it
He's
in
installing
parallel
emulators
with
on Rex.
processors to enable distributed processing of control tasks. It'll give us a big boost in throughput, which should make Rex as fast and agile as Ray.
Well, I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good to me.
How
No
hibiki
case,
of
Nick.
you.
I know you can win this.
Thanks, Otacon.
I love it. Tell us more. Tell us more of your
Do me a
dumb
favor,
science
Snake.
shit.
Get as close to Ray as you can.
Why would I do that, Otacon?
Closer. What the hell for?
I created a special control program back when I was designing Rex. I thought it might come in handy here.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Kind of program.
Rex is armed with powerful self-defense systems, missiles, laser, designed to protect it during solo ops overseas. But some of us engineers were worried about what would happen if it found itself in a close-range shootout.
Oh, yeah?
We got to thinking, why not use Rex's tough shell as a weapon in itself? In other words, why not make it into a street fighter? The program was completed.
Gonna
We
do
got
Tatsumakis
fantastic
on them.
results on a supercomputer simulation, but the project was shelved before we could make our pitch. Didn't fit in with military.
The military didn't want our robot doing cool spin kicks.
I went ahead and installed the program anyway. You know, secretly.
Seriously?
I just rechecked the program on Gaudi's simulator, and as far as I can tell, it should still work fine.
Okay, just tell me how to use it.
The program is still in alpha, so it's low on flexibility, and only gives results in specific cases. I'll give you a signal when the conditions are right to activate it. When you see the signal, just press the action button, and Ray won't even
Yeah,
know
so there's
what hit.
special moves we can
But
do
first,
under certain
you have to get
circumstances.
close to Ray.
Let's do it.
All
So I
right.
used to have
That's
a
what I
save
like to
file for this fight too because it's so much fun. It's unfortunate you only get to use Rex here, but anyway, it rules. We can crash into Ray. We can do spin kicks. We can do attack throws like that. We've still got our Gatling gun. We've also got missiles that lock on. Whoop! Didn't quite dodge there. We've also got our laser. We gotta keep an eye out for him, though. Really, though, using robot CQC is the best option. Which is so cool. This fight's loud as hell, by the way. I say about every fight. Alright, let's hide behind this so he can't hit us. I want to get him with the laser. Oh! Right, so, you might remember Ray has a water cutter. And he needs to fill those water tanks by jumping in the water. But of course, we can put a stop to that. So there's other moves aside from this one. But he needs to be close to, like, buildings and stuff to do them. I just crushed that little area. That's fine. Oh, here it is. This one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. By the way, if you press triangle without a prompt, such as after you do a move like that, you can taunt him! This is the best! They really should have used this engine for something else. Again, it's not quite Zone of the Enders in terms of speed. But it is so fun. Whoop! So I could have done a counterattack there. Ugh, I'm definitely slower than he is. Just, you know, intrinsically. Can we get another... Alright, let's try and... No! Alright, I want to get one of those counters. He's firing at me, but it's not doing much for him. Come on. Ah, he blocked me. He blocked me. Oh, but I can do this. Hell yes. You can tell they had fun when they made this part. You can tell the animators were going nuts. Oh, he pecked me. He gave me the peck. Alright. The missiles are pretty easy to dodge. Which is nice. Again, lots of cover. I wish they would have made this like a two-player mode, you know? Oh no, look, he's up there! Oh, he's gonna do a clothesline from the top rope! Alright. Oh, he's hopping around. I love that. Just grab it by the throat and just use the laser. It's so cool, man. I'm so easy to please. Just give me big robots wailing on each other. Oh. Yeah, I stopped him. It's fine. I stopped him. Oh right, yeah, you can shoot inside the mouth like you could. Don't take that out of context, like you could in MGS2 to do more damage. But again, Otacon let us do spin kicks. We got to do the Metal Gear spin kicks. Oh, is this how we're gonna finish it with the headbutts? No, not quite. That would have been really cool, though. Let's see. Can I counter him? Yep! Oh, man. This is the best. Can I do the taunt? Come on. Back up. Do it. Ah, not enough time to do the taunt. I was mashing triangle. Anyway, that fight rules, dude. It's so good. It's the best. Oh, it gives me the maniacal laughter and the power trip all these years later. Yeah, see, he had to back up into the cutscene position. Oh no, my little robot. If you're already here when the fight ends, you can taunt him one last time, and it's really cool. Look, the cockpit's translucent, just like MGS2. So again, this isn't the same place where MGS1 ended, it's like the other side. But it's a very similar, like, dock area. Man, what a cool ending to this game.
Think again.
Ah, just kidding. This isn't even a Twin Snakes scenario where his force of will got him to stand back up. He's just trolling us. He's literally just trolling us. I love that. Look, now he's pointing and laughing and running away. Oh, Liquid Ocelot's so cool. I really do think the latter parts of this game are so much better than the early parts. Because look at this! You've all seen this GIF. It's the best! Hey, check it out. Mount Snakemore. What? What? Oh yeah, it's Outer Haven. It's a prototype version of Arsenal gear. Look, it's got the rays in it and everything. How did they build 2 of them? Who cares? Whatever. It's got Octo Camo that lets it have Mount Snakemore for some fucking reason.
This is the liberty we've won for ourselves. Outer Haven. And with this weapon,
Oh wow, thank you, Corin, for the gigantic sub. Not like this gigantic sub, but I guess that's timely. Look, they polished up the railgun.
but as for you, brother, you'll stay here to mark this island's watery grave.
So, the good guys lose way too often, like at the end of every act in this game. I do think it would have been better if we had a couple victories in there to make this defeat hit harder, you know? So it's like, oh, we're making progress, we're getting there, we're gonna stop them. Like, Naomi's on our side doing science. By the way, Raiden's still here. And then, oh no, this is the big defeat. Like I said, a more aggressive editor would have come in here and been like, okay, this is good. I get rid of this. This plot point's too similar. Let's just combine. You know, there's a really good video game in here. And believe it or not, even a good story and a good action movie.
Sonny,
But every now and then, just the pacing is bad, and it just makes you go, oh. But then every now and then, something really cool happens. Look, also, Raiden lost, the cyborg ninja lost his arm in Shadow Moses. And Liquid, in a gigantic Metal Gear thing, is going to crush Snake. In case you didn't get the cinematic parallels here, but look! The Cyborg Ninja helps us. Except the Cyborg Ninja is a dude with one arm holding back a submarine. It rules, man! Look, he's denting it! How fucking strong is he? And look, because he's missing his arm, he's got to staple his foot to the ground. It's so cool, though! Look, and his helmet's all broken. Yeah, she probably could have done more to help us, but...
Do you remember the
Oh my god, it's this! This is again!
It was in front of Federal Hall. There were all these tourists around you.
This was re-recorded. This is not the dialogue from MGS2. This is the new take on it, so Raiden sounds a little less dweeby. But it's this conversation again.
started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire's.
Yep, remember that their relationship is formed on Raiden being like, excuse me, actually, woman? How dare you get the trivia wrong, woman?
Tourists had gone away.
And she's like, oh my god, I love you. By the way, I'm a spy.
I found you again by coincidence out in the basement.
How come you don't have any posters in your male living space? Yeah.
That night,
Yeah, it kind of takes the
top of the Empire State Building.
wind out of the sails of this for me, because it is, like, sad.
I didn't care.
But I'm like, I don't...
And that was our first date.
Do we have to...
We watched
Does that have to
King
be
Kong
the
in
happy
our
thing we
apartment a bunch of
remember?
times that
Why can't he remember, like, something important he did, like save Sonny? You know? How about all the cool times he's had with Snake? No? Oh... The lights have gone out. Fire! Oh, hey. Look, it's the Missouri again for some reason.
Worthless fossil.
I quote that worthless fossil sometimes. There's a lot of lines from this game I just love to use out of context. Because again, it's a cool quotable game. Look, it's got like a blowhole, like a big whale. Hey, are you ready for another Twin Snakes reference? An explicitly Twin Snakes reference that's not in Metal Gear Solid 1. Look, when the ninja saves us from the big Metal Gear, his sword proudly standing upright, crackling with sexual energy. Because Twin Snakes is real. You can't hide from it. Typical Metal Gear fan reaction when you bring up Twin Snakes. Not me, brother. I get psyched. This is peak... Wait. No, that's just Otacon. Which, again, this is a different helicopter from the one that's in the Mark II. This is the helicopter he dropped off Shadow Moses in, but it's not the one he has at the beginning of the game. Hey, look at that! We did it. We beat the chapter. Amazing. I love that part of the game. It's genuinely... It's the highlight of the game for me. As if me just like literal pog facing hype beasting the whole time wasn't obvious.